What is going on, Stencyl lovers? We are going to be looking at how to fire bullets in this tutorial today. So to start off, I'm going to go to Stencyl Forge, and we are going to download a bullet actor. So I'm going to go over here to actor types, and I'm going to use an enemy bullet as the player bullet. It's just a naming convention, doesn't really matter. So let's download that. And now that we've got it downloaded, fantastic. Next up, I'm going to show you guys how you can change or add additional buttons that you might want to use for firing bullets, moving left and right, and jumping. As I know some of you guys like to use the ASDW control settings. So if you go under settings, up here in your menus, and by default, it'll be over here on settings. So if you go down to where it says controls, it looks like a it's like an Xbox or PlayStation controller. You'll see all the regular buttons that are available. So up, down, left, right, enter, action 1, action 2. Now down here it says we can add a new control. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to click on this, and by default it's going to refer to key A. And I can just rename that to that and call it A. Likewise, if you want, you can create A, S, and here under key, you just hit the button S on your keyboard and it'll change to S. Hit W, hit D, right? You can hit pretty much anything you like. But I'm just going to go with S. And of course, you can just keep creating more and more. So A and S. That'll be good enough for me. So I'm just going to hit OK. Right, if we look at our game right now, I'm just going to test this out. We've got a moving crocodile and some bananas. And it's just compiling away right now. Okay, so we've got a crocodile. It can move up. And it's got some bananas. Now, I've added something extra into my crocodile, which I will show you guys very shortly here, as it may be important for when we're firing our bullets. So if you go to Actors and double-click on your crocodile. Now, I'll show you guys how to do this one more time. I'll just remove my right animation crocodile. So by default, it has one of these animations, left or the right one. And what we want to do is we can duplicate or clone that. And this is a copy button down here. So it duplicates the animation. And so now it's made two copies, left copy and left copy. So we're just going to rename this one to right. Of course, now our crocodile isn't facing right. So now we're going to go to use pencil to do that. So we're going to flip our image around. So it's loading up pencil right now. And all you need to do is go into image, and there is a flip horizontal option. There you go. Save that. And now our crocodile has flipped around. We'll say OK to that. So now we have a left and a right animation. The star is the default animation for our crocodile. So he always starts at a default value facing left. Now, if we look at our events for a crocodile, you will want to add this in later on. It is under, let's see here, animations, drawing, switch animation, that's right. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in here so you guys can see more clearly. So actors, under drawing, there is a switch animation 2, and then there are options that you can choose. Now, what you actually want to do is you can type in, go back to appearance. So this is the name of the animation. So whatever the name of your animation is, that's the value that you fill up right here. So you can type in left, or you can type in right. Now, if you look at my code here, I've actually inserted this into my code here already. So if I push the right button, switch animation to right, and otherwise, if I push the left button down, I switch to the left animation. So that allows the crocodile to look both left and right, and essentially any other characters you have, you can flip it around left and right. just like I showed you. So I'm just going to trash that. And I'm just going to zoom back out, zoom back over. And now to add our enemy bullets, this is actually what the code looks like. This is the end result. So I'll be recreating this one more time with you guys. So we're going to add an event, and we are going to add an input event. We're going to add a keyboard event this time. And so it says when control is pressed. So if you click on controls and you can choose your controls, click one more time, you'll notice that the two buttons I just created with you guys, A and S, are available here. So I'm going to use the A button for attacking. And what we're going to do is we are going to create an actor. So let's see here. Create under search. So it says create actor type at X and Y, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And if I do remember correctly, this I think is under game or maybe scenes, create actor type. That's right. Okay. So if you want to find this without using the search bar, scenes will have that. So scenes, actors, and you can create an actor at an X and Y. We're just going to use the very first one there. So create actor type at X, Y at front. So that means it'll create our new actor, our bullet actor, at the front of our crocodile. Okay. Now, what you'll need to do is you actually have to choose and select your actor type. So we're going to click on here, choose actor type, and we're going to click on enemy bullet. Okay. And we are also going to create this at the coordinates or the position of our current actor. So I'm going to drag it two of these positions, X of actor. I'm going to change one of them to Y. In fact, actually, I'm going to change it to the center of the actor. So X center and Y center. So our enemy bullet, or our bullet, is going to fire from the center of our actor, from the center X and Y values of our actor. Let's just test this out first. Now, the bullet's not going to fire because we haven't actually told it to move yet. And we'll be doing that after we just see this in action shortly. Okay, so here's my crocodile jumping up and down, and I'm going to hit the A button. And you can see that, well, it's firing out some bullets, and it's that's looking quite fun. So we'll be fixing those things shortly. And part of the reason actually that it is firing is because my previous code art still does exist. So we'll be adding this code over. Right, so let's get ourselves some if conditions first. So we're going to go into flow. We're going to need one if and otherwise if. We're also going to need two of these equal comparisons. So does something equal to something else? Okay, and we're going to put these into our ifs. Now, we're going to check. Let me just check here. We're going to check if our animation of our actor, so the current animation for self equals left or right. Okay, so let me just see here. I can't quite remember where we find that. So current animation for actor. I think that may actually be under actors, but let's just drag two of these guys up first. Let's see if we can find it under actors. Current animation, probably under properties, collision, performance, motion maybe under drawing. Ah, yes, drawing. So current animation for actor. So if the current animation, right, and you will recall we did this a little bit earlier under our left and right. So switch animation to right, switch animation to left. So what we're trying to find out is if our current animation for our crocodile, or for ourselves, is equal to left, just put that in exactly as the names of the animations over here. Okay. Or if it equals to right, then we are going to fire, or we're going to move our actor. So set speed of actor. Now, if it's moving left, it has to go in the negative x direction. So I'm going to put a large negative value, like